A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. As usual, let's start off with a look at your top stories this afternoon.
Robbery at a bank in Thalava. Police seize vehicle used by suspects of Matra jewelry store robbery in Moragahena. All performers at the Dalada Perhara subject to a medical examination.
Starting off with your lead story this afternoon, a large sum of cash and jewelry have been stolen from several safes at a state bank in Thalava, Anuradhapura.
Police media spokesperson SP Ruwan Gunasekara said the thieves had robbed the bank last Friday. The thieves had entered the bank by breaching the back door. They had then cut open several safes to steal the cash and jewelry. The Thalava police are conducting further investigations into the incident.
In more crime-related news, a motor vehicle used by some suspects to rob a jewelry store in Mathura has been taken into custody in Moragahena, Horana.
Police media spokesperson SP Ruwan Gunasekara said the vehicle was taken into custody with an individual named Kapila Kumara, the husband of the owner of the vehicle. Investigations revealed that the vehicle had been driven by an individual named Koskada Dilshan to carry out the robbery. Police media spokesperson further said investigations revealed that the same vehicle had been used by the robbers to admit the three robbers who sustained injuries by the firing during the incident to the hospital.
Meanwhile, a hand grenade was hurled at a house in Boingamua, Kuliapitia last evening.
Police media division said three individuals, including a woman who sustained minor injuries, were admitted to the Kuliapitia hospital. Police said an unidentified individual had hurled the hand grenade at the house and fled the scene. Investigations to take the suspect into custody are currently underway. Further, police said investigations revealed that the attack was a result of a personal dispute between the individuals.
One woman was killed after a mentally ill person attacked her. Two other women were injured. The police added that the mentally ill suspect had also died after the incident, while the cause of his death has not yet been identified. The suspect had entered the private residence where the 66 and 33-year-old victims were residing. He had then attacked them with sharp objects and caused them serious injury. The police added that the suspects had then gone to a house where a woman was feeding her children. He had attacked her with a sharp object as well. The 29-year-old victim died on the spot. The two injured women, who were admitted to the Higoda Regional Hospital, were later transferred to the Ambalipitia District Hospital. Wildlife officers say that the elephant who was roaming in the Koskale Forest Reserve in Rambukkana is now close to the Daduru Oya. The officers urged the general public to refrain from gathering in the area to spectate.
According to area residents, the elephant was roaming in the Koskale Forest Reserve in Kadigamu, Rambukkana since last morning. An operation was launched in search of the elephant. The operation was conducted by wildlife officers, the police special task force and the area residents. Meanwhile, wildlife officers captured a wild elephant disturbing the livelihoods of the residents in Karwalagaswever. The officers conducted operations for 3 days. A correspondent said that the elephant was captured at 4 this morning behind the resident at Simentigama, Karwalagaswever. 3 weeks ago, this elephant had attacked a woman in Kalladi, Karwalagaswever, and she is currently receiving treatment at the Puttalam hospital. One woman was also killed in an attack by this elephant on the 30th of this month.
One of your headline stories, all dancers attending the annual Asalamangalera at the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic have been subject to a medical examination. Now, according to our correspondent, all performers at the annual Perahara have been subject to this medical exam. The examinations were conducted under the direction of the director of the Kandy Hospital, Specialist Dr. Sadar Hemapriya, yesterday and the day before. According to the director, Attention was focused on ailments such as high blood pressure and diabetes. "29 new homes were vested with the estate workers in Akarapalakanda, Dodangoda. Now, the event was attended by Minister Rajitha Senaratne.
The people who enjoy the nutrition subsidies do not know where it comes from. Sometimes they may be under the impression that the Rajapaksas granted it to them. From tomorrow onwards, when they eat a biscuit, they may think that it too was granted to them by the Rajapaksas. According to the newspaper reports, everything was done by the Rajapaksas. That is what the media reports. So the people think that everything was granted by the Rajapaksas. But the Rajapaksas took more than what they gave, so they didn't have money to give.
The final rites of veteran actor Roy De Silva are due to be conducted today. Roy De Silva was 80 years of age at the time of his demise due to a heart attack at the Sri Jayawardhanapura Hospital. The body currently lies at a private funeral parlour in Borella for the general public to pay their final respects. He was a great entertainer. His conduct was an example to us all. His demise deeply saddens us all. We express our deepest sympathies. This is a great loss to us all. Born on the 30th of August 1937 in Colombo, the name Roy De Silva is written in gold in the history of Lankan cinema. His contribution towards the enrichment of Lankan cinema as an actor, director, producer, screenwriter and a background musician was unparalleled. And that's all the news we've got for you this afternoon. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our award-winning website, www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlene Benedict for the News First team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.